Hey guys, welcome back to my Let's Play What Remains of Edith Finch. This will be episode 4. In the last episode, I killed a baby. Just went, got myself a drink, ate myself a Pop-Tart, so I'm feeling a little better, you know. Maybe wondering, well, what kind of Pop-Tart did you eat? If you must know, which I don't know why you're asking about my diet, but one of them half boys that's split down the middle. It ain't even one flavor, it's 2 flavors. So there. Sugar cookie and brownie batter. Mama. Maybe not the best, but definitely not the worst.
I can't imagine what it was like for her to lose 2 sons after she'd already lost 2 brothers.
Okay, so I'm about to backtrack real quick. There's a story I missed. Forgot about it. I was babbling on about Pop-Tarts, you know. It happens. I'm upset because all the dialogue I should be getting going up these rocks is going to be broken into like 3 parts. Word poem for Gus.
A poem for Gus, who always said the wedding was a bad idea.
Ooh, one of them. He's a problem child.
Our father never hit us kids, at least not very hard, before the day my brother said with teenage disregard that he'd be dead before he'd see a wedding in our yard.
I mean, don't be a hater, kid. I don't know what to tell you. Oh, that's cool. I get it.
My father made him come, of course, but Gus stood far apart, just flew his kite and bottled up the storm inside his heart. I tried to talk him out of it, but though he'd never met her, we don't need a stepmom, were the words that I
now pronounce you husband and wife. You may kiss the bride.
Oh, he's not allowed to ruin the wedding. I tried. Sorry, kid. Are there more words somewhere? I'm missing something. Oh, right there.
When the time for photos came, Dad ordered him to come here. But Gus declined and as a sign held up his middle finger.
Rude.
The wind picked up and panicked geese appeared and quickly went. But all the humans did that day was go inside the tent.
Oh, he's gonna get caught in a NATO. I didn't pay attention to the foreshadowing on this one.
That nature might destroy the tent our dad had crudely made. The thunder sounded much too close and full of angry power. But all my father said to this was, "Make the music louder."
Savage, don't get hit, kid. Come on, you can
I
survive.
wish that I could truly say I thought about you on that day.
Oh, cool.
Out there on the beach alone, just you, the wind, the sea, and foam. But I didn't.
Got him.
Until we found you.
How are you gonna forget about your kid like that? I don't blame him for flipping off
She
his
never
dad.
talked about him, but Mom told me once if I was a boy, they were going to name me Gus.
Yeah, don't do that. Shouldn't name your kids after your deceased kids. So what was the foreshadowing? I mean, obviously the kite and this little fan pin thing, wheel pin. Yeah, that's what they're called. Okay, fair enough. And we're on our way up. It's funny because when I started playing this game, I did not know what to expect at all, and I still have no idea what to expect, except everybody's gonna die at some point.
Religion was another thing my mom never talked about, but I think it helped her a lot after her dad died. She spent a summer building houses in Calcutta, where she met my dad, Sanjay.
Fly to India. Okay. I was gonna look down there and there's just gonna be somebody staring at me. So it just takes me back to, oh, no, it's not what I wanted. You may be asking yourself, then why did you do it? And because I did not process that that was going to take me down. But now we're climbing this rock wall for like the 5th time. I've just about had it with it, so hopefully this is the last time. Nothing against rock walls, just this one specifically.
My mom moved to India a week after graduation and got a job teaching English. Lewis was born a year later.
Okay, so that's the staircase I tried to come up earlier and couldn't.
When my dad died, I don't think Mom knew where else to go. I'm sure Edie was happy to have her back. And to see kids in the house again.
Eh? You get it?
The house had to get a little bigger, but Edie was used to that.
The house had to get bigger, huh? Is that why it looks like it's 7 houses stacked on top of each other? I mean, not that that doesn't explain it at all, but,
And for a while,
well, that doesn't
things
explain
were
it
good.
at all.
Almost normal. But it didn't last. The beginning of the end was Milton's 10th birthday, when Edie gave him a castle.
What? Kind of spoiled kid.
After Milton disappeared, the only thing he left behind was a room full of paintings.
So perhaps he's still alive. 1992 to unknown. It's possible. Unlikely, but possible. Oh, look at that. I like that guy. It's a little aggravating though that I couldn't look at any part of that rope and click, but I will live. Okay, so there's our next story, huh? Okay, so we're gonna try to see if we can figure out what happened before we dive in. For funsies. About America and HD. Murder probe clues exhausted. Okay, so there's a good chance this kid's definitely gonna be dead. Yeah. I like how there's the same ink blot on that paper, like exactly the same ink blot. Maybe it's a little different. No? Oh well, who cares?
Milton Finch in The Magic Paintbrush.
Okay, let's see what we got. Oh, it's a flip book. Okay, I like this. I already like it. Hmm. I like how I can control this. Are you getting meta on me right now? Stop it, get some help. I've always really liked the concept of these, but I've never actually gotten good at them. I do like to draw a lot, though. That was really satisfying. If it'll let me, I kind of want to flip through it one more time. Okay, so according to her book, he did die in 2003. Or maybe that's just when he disappeared. Can I go through that again? Is that allowed? I feel like donkey. Let's do that again. No? Okay. Whatever. Well, where do I go now? Oh. That wasn't there before I looked.
Searching for my brother. Then she sealed the doors.
Turns out he was under the bed. No? I guess he can't really be under the bed. There is no under the bed. How did I get in here? Oh.
Whatever Milton had found in the house, Mom didn't want it getting out.
Milton found in the house. Mom didn't want getting out. Fair. I think a big problem was I was paying too much attention to the flip book mechanics and not the flip book itself. So I may or may not have missed the moral of the flip book. However, I will go back and watch it once I'm done with this episode.
Mom definitely blamed Edie, but I think Lewis blamed himself. After he graduated, he just spent more and more time in his room. Until Mom got him a job at the cannery.
Okay, so they want me to go this way, but I also can go right. So I'm gonna go this way and see what this swing's all about, but... No? Okay. Fair enough. Oh, but I can't do that. Okay, so I'm just guessing that other way takes me to the door that would have been how you got in had Mom not locked all the doors up.
Lewis's room smelled very, very familiar. That part of him lived on.
I know what you mean by that, am I right? Jeez, put your stuff away, bro. That ain't cool. Can't just have it all out like that. Got a whole hookah.
Lewis and I spent a lot of time playing games together, but he was surprisingly bad at them. He died a lot.
Aw, it's me playing Sekiro. I haven't died at all in this one though, eh? Let's see what this is all about.
Dear Mrs. Finch, as Lewis's psychiatrist, I can understand your desire for an explanation. As I see it, the trouble began in January, shortly after we convinced your son to seek treatment for substance abuse. Newly sober, I believe Lewis first noticed the monotony of his daily life.
Savage.
He kept working at the cannery, but he withdrew part of himself. In our
Yeah, I don't
sessions,
blame
saw
him. I
the
wouldn't
same
like this
behavior.
job if this was my job either.
His mind began to wander.
Oh boy.
I asked him to describe it. He said he started small, imagining a labyrinth.
He's gonna cut his hand off.
He'd feel
Guaranteed.
his way about. Then something moved. Bats. And toads.
See, here's the problem. You want to pay attention to your hand because that's the important one. But the story's not going to advance until you play the game. So, like, you just have to do both. Or focus on the game and let your
And
fish
things
fly.
that have not names. He knew it was all in his head.
What the hell?
But he took it very seriously. I had hoped he'd find himself.
This reminds me of a game that made you play like 4 games at one time. I was very bad at
But
it.
he found something more.
Oh, now
I
I'm
worried
playing
about
some
him then.
Dark Souls and What Remains of
Daydreaming
Edith
at the
Finch.
cannery. I spoke with his boss.
This is really like actually
But he said Lewis
making
had
my
become a
head
model
start to
employee.
hurt. I think that's the point,
Methodical,
but jeez.
tireless, focused,
The fish part got easier at
like
least.
a whole new Lewis. So I let him go on. I even encouraged him.
Oh, you're doing all the wrong things right now,
It
lady.
seemed very promising at first. He told me he'd made a new friend. On the edge of a city he named Lewis Topia. He built the city up slowly, brick by brick.
Start my city with a
Then
brick.
he made musicians,
Then add another brick. Brick by brick, I manufacture cities for fallen fish.
and songs for them to play.
Man, this guy's got
Talked
a
about starting a
super
band.
active imagination. He should
was
definitely
always
be a
humming
video game
something.
designer.
Every day his imagination grew stronger. He no longer spoke at the cannery. But his chopping was as reliable as ever.
It's because
Then
it
one
has
day
to
it
be.
struck him that all the cheering crowds, even the stones under his feet, were all in his imagination. So he could
Savage.
do whatever he wished.
Now he's lucid. This is
He
bad.
held an election for mayor.
I mean, realistically, this would be really good if he was doing any job but cutting fish's head off with a giant meat cleaver. I'm just saying.
And he won. They begged him to stay, but his mind was already wandering.
Thank
It became a game for him.
you. I like. Oh, it's not over. Oh boy. Okay, I'm just gonna focus on the game and
Conquer
not
a
the
city,
fish.
then immediately
Probably not the
push on.
best idea, but oh well.
New Louisville. St. Louis.
Are you really gonna name all these towns after
We
yourself?
started drifting away from our reality.
Come on, now. I ain't even paying attention to the right side anymore.
Minneapolis.
I know that's the
until
point.
One day
like,
he forgot
that's
to go
the
home from the
that's
cannery.
the moral of the story is he's gonna forget
Even
about
as
his job
mother
and cut his
pleaded
arm
with
off.
him, part of Lewis kept sailing on.
Ooh, now he's going psycho. I mean, he was probably already crazy before this.
In Lewisburg, he heard rumors of a
Handsome queen.
handsome queen.
I think that's the first actual choice that the game's given me all game.
The queen was on her own quest for
Sinister serpents, definitely.
sinister serpents. He followed the sound of her
Definitely electric. No, no, no. Silver harp. Silver harp.
silver harp.
Thank you.
His chase led him to a golden palace east of the sun and west of the moon. Even then, his logic remained sound.
At least the
He knew the
screen's
world
not
was
split
all in
anymore.
his
That's really what
imagination.
was hurting my head.
But he was so proud of having created it. In his own eyes, he'd become something greater than a king.
Okay, what does this guy look like? I just gotta get a picture for him. Okay, carrying on. They should have had his one hand in a blue rubber glove just since he's forced to stare at
For
it.
someone who'd never known success in the real world, I think it was overwhelming. And then it struck him that the real Lewis was not the one chopping salmon, but the one climbing the steps of a golden palace.
Oh, way to get philosophical on me, thinky boy.
My imagination is as real as my body, he told me. It was hard to argue with him.
Oh, man, am I done cutting fish? Yes, I'm done cutting fish, even if it's for a minute.
He began to forget the world we know.
Do I have a sword
I
yet?
think it pained him to remember Lewis, the cannery worker.
Oh no. It's getting real meta on me now, boys. We're going deep. Get ready.
He began to despise the man with a royal contempt.
He's not even moving the fish, he's just... Okay. Well, we all know what's gonna go down now.
I still thought I could save him. Even after he said he was being crowned king over all the lands of wonder.
My man's just bought himself into heaven. Jeez.
The palace would be packed with his companions.
don't even know what to make of this right now. Like, how do you even respond to what just happened? Other than my stomach and head hurt.
including the wise calico.
Made me do the split thing. I'm okay. I enjoy the narrative. It was just that whole having to pay attention to two completely opposite things at the same time. Okay, so why don't any of these people have faces? Couldn't imagine some faces for them. Even if they all had your face, I get it, you have a big ego.
His queen waited, holding his crown. There was only one thing left to do. Bend down his head.
Oh man. Okay, so don't know if you know anything about guillotines, but do you remember what I was just doing to them fish? Yeah. FPS dropped a
The
minute
rest I
there.
think you know. Mrs. Finch, your son was a kind man who will be missed by all of us who knew him.
That was a little dark. But alright. So how many more we got left to go?
My brother was really cool. I wish you could have met him.
We got Sanjay, we got Dawn, we got Edie, and we got Seven. I know that's probably not how that's pronounced, but it's what I'm gonna call him. So what? It's 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, we got 4 left. Oh, and K, I think. We still gotta do K. Alright, well, this is gonna be an episode, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed. I know I did. Thank you for watching. And I'll be back with more soon. Have a nice day.